Okay, so let's take a look at repetition function in Google Sheet. So this is kind of like same function that works in Excel and many other spreadsheets. So what I have done here is I have written header of value in one of the column in A1 value. In B1 I have set the repetition number, and in C I'm getting the output, right? So let's say if I have a value of 5 that I want to repeat, not multiply, repeat. So repeating it 2 times 5 5, 3 times triple 5, 4 times 4 times 5, right? So repetition 2, then output. Here we will use REPT function. So A2 B2, right? Closing this bracket should give you 55, right? Now you will notice that this is something we have done for numbers. If I want to do this for, say, my string value of go, now I want to say go 3 times, so I will just repeat this with formula A3 B3, right? So go should appear 3 times, right? And also the spacing within that double quote is retained here, right? So what we have done so far is we have repeated numeric value, also the string. Now if you want to try out for, say, like symbol, let's do one experiment, right? Say I have symbol of star, right? I want to repeat this to, say, up to 10th of row. Now repetition, I want to start from 1, right? And let me drag it up to 10, right? So here everything looks 1, so I will undo this. I will just do 2, and let's see if it carries that value. Unfortunately it is not letting me carry this. Okay, so I will have to use shift. So if when I use shift and these 2 cells are selected, I can drag them for the further value. Now if I use the formula rep and then A2 comma B2, right? If I hit enter, we can also run the autofill for the rest of the cells. As you can notice that autofill has triggered. You can say yes for autofill, and now we have the star repetition based on the earlier formula within this cell, right? So C2 cells formula carried forward for the rest of the cells here, and that particular star symbol is repeated, right? So what we have done so far is we repeated the numeric value, string value, we also repeated the incremental value for our symbol. We can also do this for decrease, and we can play around with this symbol increasing decreasing order, right? Now one more thing is, let's say if I don't have any value in value and repetition column, but in output I want to have, let's say, a repeated value for, say, hello, right? And I want to put it in this particular cell. I want it to repeat to, say, 4 times and hit enter. Now you will notice that I didn't use any of the values from these 2. Instead I replace that with the value I want and the repetition number, and then that formula shows you the repetition, right? So you get the idea how to use the repeat function in Google Sheets.